Gangrel, the Vampire Warrior. Hello and welcome to Give Me a Hole, yeah, podcast. I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond is having an awesome day. Keep fanging and banging.
Hello, everyone. I don't know what happened there. It was a weird one. I'll tell you now. Make it easy. I've moved house, um, so that reset everything up. That's why it looks completely different in here. Um, I tested at about to quarter to the hour, so about 15 minutes ago. Everything was fine. Everything was working. We had the camera working, and then I pressed go live, and everything crashed. No idea why, but fingers crossed, hopefully I'm on. Can you see me and can you hear me? That's the main thing. So let me just scooch in a bit because I've got a chair on a new carpet and it's a bit stiff. So yeah, hopefully everyone is doing okay. And I do apologise that I haven't been on for the past 2 weeks. Part of that is obviously the moving hours. Part of it is I did have COVID for not last week, the week before. So I was completely out of it. I seem to be very, very laggy on my side. But we've had marking. Next year we could be getting Clash at the Castle in Ireland. That'd make sense. That sounds like it should completely make sense. Rollins was written off TV last week, so he could be off TV for a while. Yeah, supposedly he's had a few niggling injuries and he just wants a bit of rest time. It's okay. Blame Fox or Peacock. Yeah, either of them. They're a good sort of culprit, aren't they, for a lot of network issues. But Michael, how are you doing? Hope you have had a good week so far. I hope you've had a great weekend. We've got Barry in. How are you doing? Hey, fella. I was going to try and do that in an Irish accent, but I know it wouldn't work. But I am. I'm better than I was. Thank you very much. Like I said a couple of minutes ago, I did have COVID for a couple of weeks, and I've still got a teeny little niggly cough. But apart from that, I'm doing good. There we go. We've got Judgment Day walking backstage. You've got Liv and Dirty Dom. You've got a tag champion. You've got Carlito. Thank you very much. Yeah. Brody King. And it's the King Kong shirt. Absolutely love this one. Yeah. Let's say why it's 6 acts, me. That'd work. Yeah. See and hear me. Good. That's the main thing. I still look very laggy on my side. I don't know why. But I'm not touching at anything, don't worry. I've got the mouse and the keyboard, that's all I'm touching. But yeah, Bron Breakker versus Sami Zayn, 2 out of 3 falls. That sounds like a banger. But we are starting off, as it says in the description, with Mammy. We've got Rhea Ripley kicking us off. Crowd absolutely popping for her. That's good. So, how did everyone find SummerSlam? Because I was meant to be covering it, but like I said, I just was completely out of it. Why it's 6 acts you? We got to tell Dom. I know. I'll be in the group chat later on. I'll be messaging him, letting him know what's been going on. Looking forward to the Ice Intercontinental. Oh, gotta be, haven't you? You've gotta be. 2 out of 3 falls. Do we reckon we're going to see 2 out of 3? Or we're going to see Bron Breakker just win both falls? I think that'd be a very interesting way to do it. SummerSlam was amazing. One of the best in years. I completely agree. It was a brilliant show. I'm not going to All In, I'm afraid. I can't get the time off work, which is a shame. But obviously, with it being on a bank holiday, it makes it so much harder for me working in retail because we don't get bank holidays off. But I will be trying to live stream it because I think it starts at 7, doesn't it? UK time. If it does, I will be covering it. I don't even think Ant will be able to cover the first hour for me if I don't leave work early. So I've got Michael Cole, Pat McAfee on commentary. Love this combination. I like it when you've got someone like CM Punk on there as well. Could it be because I've got blurry background turned on? Do you reckon that could be part of the issue? Trying to over process now. Two out of three false says it should have been Basha Berlin, but we're not doing it there. Possibly. That's a good shout, Mark. So Mami's in the ring. She had some time to think about what happened at SummerSlam. Yep. Betrayal from Dom, losing to Liv. She's relived it every day. And she's had every emotion that she can feel in this sort of situation. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. She's felt embarrassed. There's been heartbreak as well. So she's pissed the hell off. I'm not surprised. Getting special stick matches and title matches on weekly TV, it's great. It's brilliant, isn't it? The only thing that bugged Mark was Bron and Sami got slashed in half. Yeah, I reckon this is probably the counteract on that. Michael's going to go grab some cake batter ice cream. Good choice. I'll show you my snack shortly. Rhea saying that Liv ran away with her title. We've got Liv laughing on the mic. Is she in the back? Where is she? She up in the stands. Yes, she is. Up there with Dom. I can't believe the boos. Liv saying that Daddy Dom's got stuff he wants to get off his chest. And again, this level of hatred for Dom is immense. It is so good. All in his 5-6 UK time. That's a shame. I'll see if I can sneak out of work early. Dom saying, do you want to know why I left you for Liv? Rhea loves excuses, but she loves the booze as well. Let's see what Dom's got to say. Crowd going nuts. Michael's back. Nice. Dom saying he deserves to be treated like a man. You suck chants ringing through the arena. Is it just Mark that thought Rhea looked like Tall Paige in a SummerSlam gear? Yeah, I completely agree. Both had a very similar aesthetic, didn't they? So it's all about being bossed around, says Dom. Playing into Dom only eating chicken tendies. Dom saying she lets me be me. So Liv does something that Rhea could never do. What's that? Helping him beat his deadbeat dad. Is Dom wrong? Doesn't sound like it, does it? Doesn't sound like it. Everything that sounds true. Rhea's going to say something that Dom hadn't heard for a long time. Rhea's proud of him. Really? Rhea's proud of everything that Dom's done the past couple of years. Rhea's saying that Dom's finally done something for himself. Rhea wanted Dom to beat Ray on his own. Rhea's saying that it's the last decision Dom's ever going to make. Liv starts talking, crowd go boo. Liv saying that Dom's a man and he's all man. Liv saying that she took Judgment Day from Rhea. Liv saying that Dom's man, Women's World Championship is man. Sloppy seconds chance. Everything that Rhea loved is lived now. Rhea would love Liv to shut the hell up. Rhea's saying that Liv's taken all of her Rhea's all weak links. Rhea says that I'm coming for you and you'll have to kill me to stop me. That's fighting talk from Rhea. Oh, Damian Priest has just come from behind the curtain, right behind Dom and Liv. Damian Priest is grabbing Dom. Dom's going to be treated like a man. Misfit finally got unblocked by Stardom's English account. Okay. Oh, there's Rhea as well. Rhea's joined them on the concourse of the arena. Dom's just getting mauled by Damian Priest. Back into the crowd, coming down the stairs. Hey, what did you do? Couldn't tell us. Okay. Dom's just been uppercut straight back into the ringside area and thrown into the ring. Carlito out of nowhere attacking Priest. Priest absolutely taken out with Carlito over the top, sent to the outside. If they keep Dom in Judgment Day now with Liv, Carlito, Finn, and JD forehead, it says to me they don't trust him on his own. I kind of agree with that. I do think every single aspect of his character since the first Clash at the Castle, I think, is probably the best point for that, because that's why he turned heel against Edge. But I think that he is 10 times the wrestler he was, 10 times the performer he was. Priest and Rhea versus Dom and Liv's going to be announced for Bash at Berlin. Yeah, by the looks of that, it is going to be something that's not going to be long. Barry's saying, not really a brag, saying you like Rhea's sloppies. No. I mean, you're punching above your weight if you're saying that you're Rhea's second. Michael's parents surprised with a gift, the All In and All Out bundle on Fight. Nice. Absolutely lovely. Can't go wrong with that. So, yeah, I've got a brand new desk. I've got a brand new setup. So, I'm quite liking sort of being sat here. It's completely different to what I was used to. Sat on a sofa. And it's, yeah, actually having a proper space for it that's dedicated to the streaming and gaming. It's quite nice. I've got my Xbox, I've got my Switch, I've got my PC gaming, so I've got a good little setup now. I'm pleased with it. I've got plenty of space for my monsters. I've got my snacks. Why it's interrupted Pat McAfee's show again? Yeah. I've been keeping my eye on that sort of stuff for the past couple of weeks. Not much else really. I watched bits of SummerSlam. I watched little bits of Monday Night Raw, little bits of SmackDown. But yeah, not last week, the week before, when I was really badly with COVID. When I say I was sweating, I don't think my body stopped sweating at some point for about 5 or 6 days. It was awful. What did I think of the Wyatt's in-ring debut? I'll put that question to the rest of the chat as well. What did everyone else think of the in-ring debut? For me, I thought it was expected level of performance. We know all three members are absolutely fantastic in the ring. And I think Joe Gacy was the one out of the three that I was impressed with the most. He had that little thing on the turnbuckle, which was a bit of a tribute to Bray. I love Dexter Lumis where he's walking on his fists and sliding about the ring because it's so creepy. But I just think that, yeah, it was a very, very good in-ring debut. And I just want to see more of it now. It's early, but usually make your Christmas list around this time. And ask for the NWO, give me a Hullywood shirt. Nice, dude. Thank you very much. If you do get one, or no, when you do get one, give us a tweet out with it, or Instagram one of the guys with it, and we'll tweet it out for you, dude. Love the in-ring debut. Yeah, I agree. It was a great match. And I think it was against people that really helped excel and make the whole thing look amazing in terms of the performance side. Should silence and the bell rings people. Yeah. So let's get a poll going because I didn't realise the match had actually started. So Carlito versus Priest, there you go. Like to debut, like the no spooky stuff and straight match, kind of want a bit more domination from them and fear from the opposition to boost them. Yeah, I think that's a great analysis of the match. Being able to actually perform in the ring without any of the spooky stuff, I think it sways more to being more of a legitimate faction as well. The bell rang, they were just being wrestlers in a wrestling match, which I think is what people wanted. Some people will want the spooky stuff, but I think keeping the spooky stuff to promos and stuff like that and let the in-ring action do the talking, I think is better. Carlito just gave a kick to Priest. Priest just stood up. Just absolutely ate it. So I'm just going to ask, on the video that you can see on YouTube, is it glitchy? Is it very jerky? So I'm going to double check it on my phone just to see. I'll just turn the volume down. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks very glitchy, yeah. Let me turn off the blurry background just to see if that will help. Is that... I'll give it a few seconds, but let me know if that's any better. Yeah, because I can see it saying it's laggy. Where's this version of Dexter Loomis been? He's been sheltered, I would say, is probably the best word for it. So I've got Priest is on the top turnbuckle. Carlito's catching him there. Now it's working. Okay, brilliant. That's what I want. Yeah, I think the blurry background processing was just taking a bit too much power, I think. So I was going to do it at the first commercial break, but obviously with the issues I had, I didn't do it. I've got some beef jerky. I can't wait to smash some of that into my face. I've got chunky caramel, Kit Kat chunky, and then I've got a couple of little 12 bars just to keep me going. And like I said earlier on, I've got my Monster Zero Sugar. I didn't get as much sleep as I would want before tonight's show, so that's why I've got one of these. Much better. The blurry background takes quite a bit of processing. Yeah, especially if you're live streaming, I think. Got John G in. How you doing, dude? Hope you're having a good day. Thoughts of the rumours of Italy supposedly going to PLE next year? I'm all for it. I am all for it. More places that get PLEs, more likely they are going to be at a reasonable time, which means that we don't have to sit up until 1 o'clock in the morning doing them. So if Italy gets one, it'd probably be 7 or 8 o'clock UK time. Same as France, same as Germany. So I'm all for it. Penta will be Orlando at some point this week. Talking money, I bet, by the sounds of it. Rumours are and Rey Fenix will be going across to WWE at some point. What do you think about that? Do you want to see Penta and Rey Fenix in WWE? Or would you want to see them either in the Indies or still with AEW? Fingers crossed. WrestleMania in London, it would be absolutely incredible. And I don't think I can think of anything better. Speaking of the Italy PLE, wouldn't be surprised if Julia's on that search. She's half Italian. Yeah, easily. PLE in Italy, down, especially if Santino is back. I think he's at the minute signed with TNA, isn't he? But yeah, he is Canadian. He's not Italian. Barry would love the Lucha Bros in WWE. I think they'd be great. The look that Penta's got with the different characters, Penta Dark, whatever else, it's incredible. It's a great visual. And some of the stuff that Rey Fenix does is just out of this world. AEW ain't doing much of anything with him? No, which is such a shame. It's an absolute disrespect to him. And yeah, the rumour is they don't want to go to NXT. They are coming across as a package, yeah. House party at Barry's. Let's go. I can be there in an hour. Carlito over the upper hand as we come back. Running rising knee into a clothesline. Swinging net breaker as well from Carlito. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Priest. As long as they're not put with LWO or Legado, yeah. I think they'd be great just as a tag team and going through. Would you prefer them on Raw or SmackDown? Because obviously they have different teams on both. I know, would you want to see them go up against? With TNA and WWE working together, Santino could be involved in Italy. And yeah, that sounds amazing. Priest fighting back. Carlito off the ropes into a spinning heel kick from Priest. Priest has been busted up in a fraction on the forehead, a little bit of blood trickling. Big right hand from Priest. Think of the singles matches with Penta. Unbelievable. Lucha Bros is a team WWE need. I mean, I think it'd be amazing to see him. Yeah. Penta versus people like Priest. I think that'd be fantastic. Big kick from Priest. What's he looking for? Went for like suplex. Carlito counters. But Priest just clotheslining. Oh, Penta versus Ilya. Rollins, Punk, Gunther, Sami, Drew. I mean, absolutely nuts. Barry says Carlito's still got it and they need to use him more. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Priest has got the win. Hello, Chloe. JD McDonough out of nowhere attacking Priest. There we go, Chloe. How are you? Penta versus Cody. Yeah. Everyone's throwing him. Kevin Owens. Liv's in the ring. Dom's in the ring. Here comes Rhea. Rhea's running through Carlito into the ring. Oh, Rhea and Baszler facing off. Priest just hits Jedi McDonough with a kick. Baszler escapes out straight out of the ring. Rhea saying, I want you to watch this. South of Heaven choke slam to McDonough. Yeah, you can see him setting up the mixed tag match, can't you? Penta versus Baszler and Penta versus Shinsuke. I think they need to do more with Shinsuke. He's not doing enough, is he? Poor JD. Dom off the top. Oh, caught by Priest. That was beautiful. Rhea wanted Dom. Kicked to Dom. Looking for Riptide, but Liv grabs him. Drags him out the way. I know they won't give you that rematch with Penta versus Io Sky. That'd be crazy as well. You're a sicko that wants great matches. Yeah, I can tell. So we've got Ivy Nile and Maxine Dupree. Maxine staying with her family. So we're going Alpha Academy versus American Made. I thought Carlito was going to win. Io Sky is the only woman to have pinned Penta clean. I mean, that's a bold statement. And it's a brilliant claim to be able to have. Penta versus Carmelo Hayes. Yeah. Trick Williams. So we've got 9 people in, if you haven't already. A like and a share on the video would be amazing. And if you haven't, a subscription to the channel would be even better. But if you've got any questions you want from me to answer, more than welcome to throw them my way. Whatever you want. Said Carlito. But who are you to have a say? Really? Yeah. I don't know. Comedy match. JD versus anyone in the hair versus hair match. Can you imagine the size of the dome? I mean, that would be amazing. Speaking of NXT, Julia's last match with Marigold is next week. Can't wait. Can't wait to see her. Finn and JD are going to do OTT's anniversary show in October. This is what Triple H is doing. Is letting people work separately. Giving you'll search for something like OTT after the match. It will be WWE stars appear at such and such. So WWE is still going to get the recognition, aren't they? And I think Triple H is smart enough to understand that. So I think more power to Triple H. Give him as much power as you can, and he'll do wonders for you. you look at what's been happening with WWE and the quality of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown premium live events as well. They've all been absolutely through the roof. Let's get some jerky in the... So good. Two things. What do we think of the Funko game so far? You'll love it. And second question, are you going to watch Gamescom next Tuesday? So, first one, I've not really, in all honesty, been interested in the Funko game because I hate the spin-off games of toys, really. Stuff like the Lego games, I'm not that bothered. I've got the Lego Harry Potter collection. It's on my shelf there. And I've just not really got into them. I'll play them for a little bit and then a day or two later I'm bored. So I'm not that bothered. And I'll watch the highlights of Gamescom. The one thing I'm hoping is we get a Elder Scrolls 6. I want a teaser for that because we haven't had anything for long enough. But yeah, I'll be watching sort of the highlights of all the stuff like that. Baszler hasn't worked. The Indies was in progress June 29th. Do you mean 2014, Misfit? Because I don't think it was a few weeks ago that it was working them. It's been years since you've been excited to watch and stay up for weekly TV shows. Exactly. Oh, why at 6? Bo Dallas says everything's coming full circle. It's been heavy with a lot of emotions. Especially last week in Baltimore. It's where it all started. I thought so, Misfit. Don't worry, I got you back. White Six had their debut where it all began. He was there. Something big is happening. The work isn't done. The work must continue. That's in a glitchy voice, the uncloudy style voice. My life for you. There you are. That's the end of that. Creepy again. Very teasing, very ominous. Love it. We get news of Marvel's Wolverine. We haven't heard about that one for a while. Talking of Wolverine, has anyone watched Deadpool vs. Wolverine? And if you haven't, why not? So, we also saw Odyssey Jones last week. He got involved with the New Day match. Yeah, has everyone seen Deadpool versus Wolverine? What did we think of it? Odyssey Jones with that double side slam to the Authors of Pain, picking up two people they are not the smallest guys, but picked them up like there was near enough nothing. Mention of other doors, potential return of Alexei. Good shout. That's a great shout, Barry. Nice to see. Do you remember Odyssey Jones is employed and drafted? I like that New Day Rock shirt that he's got. That's awesome. Loved it. So funny. Also love the characters in it without spoilers. Yeah, the cameos was amazing. Misfit loved Deadpool. Yep. No spoilers, but it was a love letter to the X-Men universe. It was everything that I think people wanted it to be. And the intro scene, if I say the highway scene in the first one, this is 10 times better, I think, because of the introduction to the third film. It is absolutely amazing. Yep, I've already said, please, no spoilers for Barry. It to me, I would put it better than the first film, Barry. That's how good it is. You will not be disappointed in any sense. You've been reading stuff about it. Yeah, that's going to end up. You're going to end up reading the wrong thing, and it's going to spoil stuff. Don't do that. It's a reboot, yeah. Without spoiling it, a big FU to set an ex-Batman. Yeah, Disney's revealed the cameos already. Yes, but if you're trying to keep away from stuff, do you want to see him? Can't wait for it now. Oh my. Put it this way. After the first 15 minutes, the first sort of scene, you'll know what I mean once it's happened. I was sweating with laughter. It was so good. I mean, my wallpaper on my computer is Deadpool at the minute. It's not a spoiler or anything like that, but it is phenomenal. Why? If anyone does spoil it, I will put you in a timeout, just so you're warned. Don't want Barry to be disappointed now. So I'm going to see if I can actually show you. I mean, just to start it off, there's my phone. I love that. And then if I chuck that down there, that one. So I'm going to try and show you. So if I do that, there you go. So that's my PC wallpaper. So yeah, I've got Deadpool all over the place at the minute. Here we go, Odyssey Jones. Check that back. What if I 6 takes out Pat before he leaves for his break? That'd be great. Barry thinks that's what will put him off TV too. Jackman said it was the most fun he's had playing Wolverine, and he said he wanted to do this film the moment he saw the first Deadpool. So it's been a long story in the making. Barry loves it. Yeah. I've got a Deadpool tattoo on my leg as well, dude. So, yeah, there's a lot of jokes in the film that are just so well thought out. But, yeah, you will absolutely love it. I'm tempted to go back and watch it again because it's that good. So we've got Odyssey Jones. So I'll just put Jones. I don't see it going so long. Jones versus Whiny. I know it's not going to go too long, but I'll still chuck you the pollen. There you go. You go Deadpool tattoo. Nice. You'll have to send me a photo of it, dude. Yeah, he was serious about being done with Deadpool, Wolverine. He wanted to retire the character, but he saw Deadpool and he was like, nah, that's not happening. We've got to do it. Odyssey Jones is an absolute unit, isn't he? Rolling sense on. And another one to the back of Whiny. So Odyssey Jones's hero was Rey Mysterio. Odyssey Jones got on his back, trying to chop Odyssey down now. Spinning sidewalk slam from Odyssey. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We knew it was going to be a quick one, didn't we? I mean, it got one vote. We knew it was going to happen. Have we seen Lilo and Stitch teaser trailer? No. That's completely the opposite of where I thought you'd go, Mark. Woods isn't too thrilled about Jones being in this. No, I'm not surprised. Oh, what have we got? Oh, we've got the AOP Final Testament coming out. Carrying crosses, saying, "Is this another day for the new day?" More lies and misdirection. Karen is saying that Kofi is used in Odyssey to replace Big E. Ellering with a tribute to Kevin Sullivan. Yeah, that's a brilliant spot there, Misfit. Yeah. What's Big E who still can't get cleared, which is such a shame. But as long as he's healthy, I don't mind. Yeah, you'd love to see it, Misfit. Yeah, what if Kofi's using Odyssey to try and replace Xavier? Xavier Woods says that Karrion's trying to drive a wedge between them. God, if he wants to get everyone involved, 6-man tag. So, yeah, New Day plus Odyssey Jones versus Final Testament. That sounds good. Karrion Kross accepts. Coffee's amazing. He said the final testicle instead of the Final Testament. Yeah, Woods doesn't look enthralled. Kross just said the line that Sullivan used to say, yeah. There we go. There's Adam Pearce. Oh, it's Drew McIntyre. Punk's got travel issues. Drew's complaining. Drew's complaining that Randy's getting a title shot. Mark, absolute legend. He's gifted a membership. Yeah, thank you very much, Mark. Absolutely love you for it, dude. Already showing off them custom emojis if you're on the YouTube community. Sullivan, my son, the rare white Bengal tiger. Yeah. Joe saying he's on his best behaviour, scalps honour. You don't believe that, do you, Adam Pearce? So it looks like we're going Alpha Academy. So let's get the poll going. So Alpha Academy versus American Made. Here we go. You can get your votes in now. It's weird seeing people like Ollie Anderson and Kevin Sullivan being acknowledged on WWE TV. I don't think it's weird under Triple H. You look at what he did by bringing people like San Martino back. Oh, Obafemi's in the crowd. Mark again. Absolute legend. Why have you gifted it to Ant? Gable's going to screw with a match. Oh, yeah. Of course he is. So we've got all three members of Alpha Academy giving a bit of a dance. Nice. Otis and Akira. I mean, I love Akira Tozawa's dance. It's just so weird and completely unusual. It's random. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you was actually picking who gets it. Barry loves Otis and Akira, yeah. Sullivan was dubbed as the kayfabe father to Killer Cross by Cross himself. I mean, it seems like it's about right. So yeah, it makes sense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How are we doing? I want to say official Lombardi. How was the pronunciation on that? Did I say it right? Cat Chozo gets it. Right, not to worry. But again, legend mark. We appreciate it, and I know Michael and Ant would obviously appreciate it. Yeah, definitely knows a reference to Kevin Sullivan. So we're on a commercial break. I'm eating beef jerky. I'm watching wrestling, and I've got you awesome guys with me, so I can't get much better, can I? Smashing life, aye. Lots of people got planned for the week ahead then. Anything exciting planned? Any news? Third one, Mark, you need to stop being such a legend. I mean, I know you won't, but has anyone tried one of those VR arenas yet? Taking a bit for his birthday? I haven't. I wouldn't mind trying one. I've had a VR headset. I had one of the Oculus Quest, and it was absolutely great. So if it's one of them where you've got all the games on the headset, he's gonna love it, dude. He's gonna absolutely be over the moon with that. I know I would be. So we're still on commercial break. We're not back yet. At the VR at home, but this is group play. Okay. Yeah, that sounds even better. I'd love to go. Michael's going to go to bed, been having a hard time sleeping, so I hope to see you all again this week. You probably will see me at some point later on this week. I'm not telling you why, but just keep that notification bell turned on to find out when I'm going to be going live, because it will be within the next. It'll be before Friday, I guarantee that. Another one, Mark, legend. What do we think about Sami Zayn and Bron Breakker, guys? I like him. I like that combination. I think it's great. And I can't wait to watch the 2 out of 3 falls match later. Sammy's an amazing performer. Bron's an absolute monster. So teaming him up for matches is just absolute money for me. It might be the only one who likes the Dungeon of Doom theme. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll check it out shortly. So we've got the Creed brothers coming out. Barry, you've been gifted the membership. You've been lucky enough to be chosen. You are the chosen one, Mark, Barry. So you get all the perks. You've got the custom emojis. You are a lucky son of a gun. So Chad Gable is in France. What's he doing in France? Yeah, thank you, Sparky. Yeah, appreciate it, dude. I'm just in awe of Mike being such a generous legend. There we go. Bells rang. So, match is Texas Tornado, which basically means that there's no no tags, there's no sort of time limit on being in the ring together. Summer Olympics was in France. I know, but it doesn't make sense for Chad Gable to be there. Oh, it's just swinging for the fences. Chop block from one of the brothers. It's great. They have a theme that can chant Yo Suck too. Great. Yeah. Oh, it's chants now, though. Official Nwambada. You want to see Sami Zayn as champion again because you love him. Yeah, he's brilliant. What about swapping him over to a different championship then? Because I think Bron Breakker is going to be a great champion. So I think that something like that, if you like him as champion, why not swap his focus and go for something like the US title? I think him having the US title would be a good shout for him. This match can be easy for the Whites to get involved without going a DQ for anyone. Yeah, great. So Tozawa was trying to get Otis on. Otis was there. Tozawa with a cross body taking out both members. Otis is using Tozawa as a bit of a battering ram. Both of them want to make it official by the end of the night. I think that's probably the tag match. Rhea and Priest. Tozawa being used as a launcher. Great crossbody. If you don't like Bron, then yeah, fine. Yeah, let's have Sami take the title off him again. I think Bron's a great wrestler, and I think if you take the title off him too soon, that will ruin him. So I'd leave it on him for a little bit longer, but I'd make sure Sami looks good in the match later on. Think it for someone else? Okay. What do you think? Let me know. So I've had a look at wrestlers' birthdays. If you're still in the US, you're on the 12th of August, and you've got Red Rooster Terry Taylor's birthday today. And if you're in the UK, you're on the 13th, which means it's Spike Dudley's birthday. Good old little Spike. Would massively pop if it's Motor City Machine Guns, but I doubt it. Yeah, there's been no word of them for a little while, has there? which is, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a shame, but Triple H seems to be very good at keeping surprises undercover. If you're going to add Sami to the Bloodline War Games, you need him to at least get one fall. I think even if you did have Bron win the first 2 falls and win the match, I think that as soon as you start putting him back into the Bloodline stuff, you're completely changing the focus. So I don't think it matters if he doesn't get a fall. But that's just me. It's an open floor for you guys. What do we think of Shane McMahon in meetings with Tony Khan? Let me know. I think for that, I think it was intellectual versus talking with intellectual. I don't think it's anything as people are taking it. I think it's just, I mean, it's like saying Bill Gates talking with Steve Jobs. 2 completely different companies, and I think that that's all it would be. It's just intellectual chatting with intellectual. If something more does come of it, I am excited for that. I would love to see what goes on, but for me, I don't see it being any more sinister than it's been made out to be. So back, we've got the Creed brothers attacking Otis on the outside. Tozawa is struggling. Oh, it's just off the turnbuckle ring post. You want to know if this WWE wrestling is real or not? So I always say to people it is scripted. Think of it like a movie. The actual stuff in the ring is real. It is made to be as real as possible, but it is a story. It is all scripted out. So when people go, it's fake, so is the Deadpool film. So is Breaking Bad. It's all scripted, it's all rehearsed in a way, and it's very similar to this. The only difference is these guys are proper athletes. They are still jumping about the ring, they are still picking guys up, they are still very legitimate athletes. If he's pushing for something in ring with AEW, Triple H would be laughing all the way to the bank, wouldn't he? But Featherweight's main event, which explains why he's in the crowd. Okay, that makes sense now. Here comes Otis. It's just running through American Made. Otis with a roll through, beautiful. Clubbing blow to the back, and then into the corner. Julius off the top turnbuckle, but caught by Otis. Otis with a caterpillar. Elbow 1, 2. Breaking up by Brutus at 2. Otis with a huge clothesline. So yeah, it is scripted, but all the weapons and going hit with stuff is real. Actors stand less chance of being injured than a WWE performer does, and the injuries are very real. You do get a lot of legitimate injuries. You get busted open, which is real blood. If it's in a movie, what you see on screen is all fake. In this, if you'll see blood like we did earlier on with the Damian Priest match on the forehead, that is genuine blood. So Tozawa, where high counters into a Hurricane Rana. Tozawa again, beautiful. Tozawa is so quick, he's like a little rocket. Ooh. Tozawa hit hard, but is back up straight away. So have a look at the back of Tozawa's forearm. Just sort of here, it looks like he's bleeding. And that will be a real injury. Yeah, that was a bit scary, but it was straight back up. He didn't let that stop his momentum. Julius has got Otis on his shoulders. That's nuts. But Otis suplex. Oh, that was a very high angle. Big sense on from Tozawa. Everyone's down. Tozawa with that big sense on. Julius not being there, it would have been bad for Tozawa. Yeah, it would. But look at the angle Otis landed on that suplex. Ivy Nile is attacking Maxine Dupree. So why is Ivy attacking Maxine? Ivy screaming that Maxine chose this. We saw it coming. Yeah, we know we did. Tozawa rolled up. 1, 2, 3. Creed brothers get the win. So American made. Get a good win. Yeah, Ivy's still with the Creed. She never left him. So I've got Yusup chance again. So we're going to an interview that Jackie Raymond did earlier on with Pete Dunne. So Misfit surprised now White 6 there. No. Don't know. I was going to say I don't know what you could have done with them. But even just an appearance to factor into the finish of the match, I think would have been enough. Official and Wambada, like this time versus Bron, are the ones that they will choose who won the match or strong to win. I think they're still on a slow build for the White Six. Yeah, they are. Unfinished business with us. Wyatt, Gable. Yeah, we're going to get the Uncloudy versus Gable match. Yeah. Do you reckon we're going to get a Bad Blood? Because I think Bad Blood would be a great pay-per-view for that. You could stipulation it. Or maybe even Bash at Berlin. I don't know which one you could go down. Would do it in Berlin? Yeah. I think that's a probably reasonable assumption to expect. So imagine the White Six entrance in the front of an international crowd. That makes great sense of why you'd do it like that. Barry loves the fact they're using Butch's name as a reason for the done heel turn. It's a great shout, and it's a great legitimate reason for it. And again, with Triple H, it is making sense. Sheamus and Dunn will be a brutal match, you think? I know it will. I know it will. They will go out there and absolutely tear the house down. So I completely think that'll be Gunther versus Sheamus versus dual levels of violent. Again, I mean, I'm thinking Sheamus versus Penta, Dunn versus Penta. I can't think of a bad match he could have. Even in versus Dom would be amazing. Speaking of Berlin, if they do the show without Kaiser, then why do the show? I mean, I ain't got a clue. Barry's probably easily put everyone on a conveyor belt to take on Penta. Problem solved. Yes. Literally pay him everything you can and literally do it every single week. Just put match after match on. It'd be incredible to watch. Maybe Gunther needs his jacket carried. Yeah. What do people think about Giovanni Vinci moving across to SmackDown with this new look he's got? Shayna was Mr. WrestleMania. Penta would be senior fight forever. Yes, he would, wouldn't he? Kaiser needs to wrestle on this shirt. It's his own country. I mean, I'm thinking Bronson Reed was meant to be wrestling in Australia, and he didn't wrestle, but that is supposedly the reason he took out Seth. Raw physics, this is new. Yeah. It's interesting. So the Tsunami was done 6 times. I think Vinci was misused in Imperium, so this move gives him a deserved push. I don't think he was misused for a long while, and then at the end, I think it just got a little bit of we don't know what to do with him. Reason he didn't do Chamber is because his wife was giving birth. Yep, but again, to me, that makes sense of Bronson Reed is now getting this push. Ooh. Bronson Reed wants an opponent tonight. Braun Strowman. Do we think? I'd love it to be Braun Strowman. Like the figures and stuff in physics, even if the math don't math. WWE's math never maths. Either an Albert or a push because they were going to Scotland. Yep. So I've got Damage Control backstage. Damage Control changed the business and controls the future. So Damage Control still the most dominant force in the women's division. God, no, it's not. It's not Braun. You'll get a laugh on who Reed's opponent is. I mean, either way, I'll enjoy it. Sky Pirates are back. Misfit loves it, and the baby faces. Yep. Sky Pirates are a great team. Pure Fusion Collective. That's a weird name, I think. What do people think about that name? I feel bad that Sonya gave Io Sky one of her worst matches since joining in 2018, sorry, yeah. Out of all 3 of these women, I think Sonya Deville not Sonya. Shayna Baszler has got the most potential out of everyone. There we go. We're going the women's tag champions. Alba Fire, Isla Dawn. Want Shayna to get a run. She has all the potential. They missed out on that potential though when she lost to Becky at WrestleMania. The Elimination Chamber that she was in was incredible. And then she went to WrestleMania and lost to Becky. I think that's what derailed a lot of her momentum. Triple H had a chance to reset button on Shayna after beating Ronda. Did nothing with her after that. I know. Misused her, but she can be rebuilt. She just needs a good run of dominating fools. I think if you put her in against a few mediocre jobbers and then a few bigger names, I think you could get her back to that intensity level where she was absolutely at her best. Triple H immediately put her back in tag team and she's somehow okay with it. Well, I mean, she's on TV every week. She's getting matches on the regular. She might be happy with just being on TV and being used rather than sat basically in catering. Hunter, did you not spend 2 years pushing her in NXT? No. We've got Richard Bain. How are you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm not doing too bad. Since last time I was on a Monday Night Raw, I've moved house. I've got a new setup. I had technical issues at the start, but we're working through them. Barry wants building up against the Piper and Alba and Isla. A turn on Zoey, then a belt run after that. Easy. It's easy. Barry's sorted it for us all. That's what we want. Damage control being faces is just to be fodder to heels. I don't know. I think that a face damage control or Sky Pirates, I think, would be quite fun. Yeah, I hope it's not the case because I think they're a great tag team and they can work as faces. I do think the promos would hold them back a bit more, though. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Ever since he has moved to Raw, She's done nothing but cooking. Yeah. She's phenomenal. Maybe bad in time until Damage Control are back to full strength with Dakota and Oscar again. I think so. I think if you've got Dakota in there, she can be that mouthpiece that you need for a dominant faction. Oh, there we go. In memory of Kevin Sullivan. Here we go. We've got Damage Control coming out. So, Damage Control. Let's get a banner going for you guys. Let's get a poll going as well. So it's Damage Control. What's the name of the group that they've called themselves now? Oh, Candice Michelle's in the audience. So Zoey Stark and Shayna Baszler I'm going to put, just because I can't remember the name of the team. There you go. Barry quite likes the bilingual backstage promos. Oscar's full Japanese promos in ring have been good. I think it's more that the character that she was over rather than what the actual... I mean, obviously, Pure Fusion Collective. That's a crazy name. Character sucks someone's telescope. I mean, I'm sure they'll get it back. What kind of pirate would Kairi be if she doesn't have a telescope? A poor one, I think. Oh, Sky Pirate's been referenced on WWE. So I've got Shayna in, Damage Control, double teaming, working together quite well. Beautiful double missile drop kick to Shayna. Kairi Sane. Close line in the corner. Sliding forearm. Kairi up to the top. Huge. Flying forearm. Only gets a 2 count. Pure Fusion Collective sounds like a company that would be formed if Shell, SO and Texaco joined forces. Yeah. This is Kairi and Io's first tag match on the main roster together. That's great facts there. Misfit dropping the knowledge. In comes Zoey Stark. Shayna with a backbreaker. And then a clothesline. Pure Fusion Collective staring down Alba Fire and Ala Dawn. It is number one contenders. So we're again on commercial break. Pure Fusion Collective might be a worse name than the Viking Experience. Little bit hard to. I'm trying to think of a worse tag team name. I can't think of one at the minute, but I'm sure there is probably worse tag team names. Yeah, I can't think of any worse names off the top of my head at the minute. At least Viking Experience made some sort of sense, yeah. So, what is Pure Fusion Collective? Are you collecting Pure Fusion? Is it a new energy drink? Yeah. Is it an energy company? Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Found a few. Not so well done. I love it. Kairi Sane with the DDT. Allied Powers. I don't think that's a bad name. It's a nice, simple name. It's describing what it is. It's two powers that are out. The Alliance to end Hulkamania might be the worst. Might be worse, but yeah, awful. Travis and Troy's Terrific Techno Team 2000. You don't want to be saying that 10 times when drunk, do you? Kairi, Io Sky, double missile drop kick, taking out both members of Pure Fusion Collective. Io Sky with Meteora in the corner. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Don't want to say it once when drunk. Crowd popping for the Sky Pirates. You love to see it, yeah. Don't want to say it once when drunk. I don't want to say it at all, really. But you'll put the comment in, so I had to. German suplex from Zoey. Tagging out to Shayna. Running knee didn't actually connect. Got that 1-1-2. In comes Kairi. They're going over as baby faces, yep. Because they're going up against great heels. Kairi sent to the outside, right in front of the tag champions. So we start tagged back in. Sky going out the way of that attack from Zoey. Beautiful chicken wing lift into a backbreaker. Kairi up to the top. No, it was Io up to the top, sorry. But Sonya Deville on the apron causing a distraction. Zoey with a kick. That went straight into Kairi Sane. Sky shoved into Alba Fire, but Zoey Stark super kicking Zoe's Alba Fire. No reason for that. She sat on the outside, not getting involved, just watching the match, but ends up eating a big kick to the chops. Sky going up to the top again. Over the moonsault. 1, 2. Isla Dawn attacks, breaks the pin up. Women's tag champs in the ring, taking everyone out. Kairi Sane just takes a huge kick from Isla Dawn. Backstabber. Swanton. Beautiful combination. This is what I wanted to see. You want to see the women's tag champions looking strong and dominant. And I don't think we've seen that really since they won the titles. I think Shayna could get over as a more brutal version of the man character. Less charisma, more action. Yeah. Couldn't they just let them win the match? Maybe. Our Truth is amazing. Wants to cheer up the Miz. So the Miz versus Big Bronson Reed. There's Randy Orton as well. Orton's pouring over the Miz. Orton hyping up the Miz. Our Truth asking Orton if he's actually got a chance. Orton just walks off laughing. Yeah, you did. You did, Misfit. I agree. I concede to you. That was great. I can't wait for that now. That's going to be great. Mm-hmm. Miz is going to get absolutely annihilated, isn't he? If Sassy was here, this would be like Christmas to her. It would. It'd be a Christmas and birthday all rolled into one, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think the only way it could be better for Sassy is if Airtown Down Under was getting destroyed again. Sky Pirates won by DQ. You would think, but I think it's going down as a no contest, which is a shame. But it means again that you can do that match next week as a no DQ if you wanted. So still on commercial break. So what do we think is what we've got left on this night's show? We've had Odyssey Jones, we've had Rhea Ripley, we've had Carlito versus Priest, we've had American Made versus Alpha Academy, we've had Kairi, Sane, and the Sky versus Stark and Baszler. We've got the Bron Breakker and Sami Zayn match. We've now got the Miz versus Big Bronson Reed. And we've got obviously Randy Orton has appeared. So I reckon we're going to get the Miz match, Randy Orton, and then the main event, which will obviously be the 2 out of 3 falls. Babyface damage control, sorely needed. Yes, it was. So I will be back later on in the week. I'm not sure when it'll be yet. Won't be tomorrow, I can guarantee that. Might be Thursday or Friday. I've got another video coming out, which again I will be live streaming. So you've got to have that notification bell. Make sure it's ticked. That way you know when we're going live. It will be a few hours earlier than normal, so it'll probably be about 9 or 10 UK time. Just because I don't want to be up all night again, but it won't be a long one. So you'll have to come and check it out. If you haven't already, give us a like on this video. Share the video if you can, and a subscription would be absolutely amazing. At the minute, we've only got 4 likes on this video, which is weird. We normally have a few more than that. So if you can give the video a bit of a like, we would appreciate it. So Randy Orton is appearing on the NXT when it moves across to the CW. That's not till October, but again, that's amazing. No one wanted to boo Kairi or Rhea, so Hunter was like, screw it, let's make him babyfaces. Exactly. Oh no, we're getting Orton first. First 2 NXT shows on the CW will be on the road. Good. It's nice to see Randy Orton back on Raw. Let's see if the crowd are loud tonight. They're not bad. Not bad. Nowhere near as loud as the UK. So we're going Bash at Berlin. We are getting Randy Orton going up against the ring general Gunther. That should be an amazing match. So what do we think Randy's got to say? NXT October 1st in Chicago will have Punk, and then October the 8th in St. Louis, which is why Randy will be there. That makes sense for Randy being that one, doesn't it? So Randy must be annoyed at that. We know Gunther was meant to win, but not doing a clean win, I think, might have annoyed Randy or the faction. Will Randy remember Gunther from Australia and not Germany? I don't know. Randy's taken a lot of knocks to the head. He's had a few concussions. I don't think he'll be able to remember that. Pat McAfee makes a good point about Randy being on the Mount Rushmore of WWE. Got Randy chants ringing through the arena. So what's he got to say? He's just playing with the crowd. Randy asks, how is Austin doing? Randy's got a little history. 20 years ago since he won his first WWE title. So history will be repeating itself. Kai will be out of action for 6 to 10 weeks to a torn meniscus. I mean, it could be a lot worse, I think. I think that's a good... I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's a good injury to have. It's not going to be too long. Oh, we got Gunther coming out. Gunther just looks so good with a title over his shoulder. So 70%, 75% of the time that Gunther has been with WWE, he has been a champion. Feel bad for Dakota. Her knees can't catch a break. I know. She has so many issues with knee injuries. Gunther in the ring. We're getting RKO chance though. Orton saying, take a picture. Orton saying, take a picture because I'm going to beat this guy. Orton saying Monday Night Raw will be his new aim. Gunther saying, yeah, it's right, take a picture. It's Randy Orton, one of the greatest of all time. RKO chants ringing through the arena. Orton's been told that he's wasted his career. So there's no room for anyone who wastes the potential with Gunther. So Orton won't play a role in Gunther's universe. Kota will miss about 2 months of action. That's not too bad. I'd keep her out until and bring her back as a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. Orton saying that he's made more mistakes than anyone else in the locker room. Orton's owned up to the mistakes. Orton says Gunther might have forgotten who he's talking to. Orton saying he's the most unpredictable, the most violent, the most successful, but the most successful in the history of the game. Bold statement, but I don't think he's far off the mark. Orton saying he's done it his way his entire time. He'll always do it his way. I didn't realise Orton had 5 kids. Orton saying he doesn't care about Gunther's opinion, but he's done very well for himself, which he has. I mean, you don't get to be a 15-time champion without being half decent. USA chance now. Gunther's saying that Orton isn't unpredictable. He is very predictable. Prediction number 1, Gunther's going to give Orton the beating of a lifetime. So because of prediction number 1, prediction number 2 means Orton won't be world champion again. Gunther saying that Orton always screws it up when it matters. Oh, Gunther's talking about Orton's grandfather being a screw-up. Cowboy Bob Orton's now been mentioned. Was a screw-up as well. You are just poking the bear, Gunther. Gunther is just poking that bear. But Gunther saying that Orton's the biggest screw-up of all. This is getting exciting. This is really drawing me in. Here comes Drew. By the end of the SmackDown on USA, SmackDown have aired on the USA Network more than any other channel. Okay. Plans are in motion to rebrand New Judgment Day. Sources say the group's essence will stay the same, but a name change is likely. Leading candidate isn't out with a poke shit bold idea. Street trash. I'd take it. I think that'd be quite funny. How are you doing, Misfit? How come you swapped over? What's Drew got to say? Orton with an RKO to Gunther. Gunther turned his back on Orton to have a look at Drew. But oh, there's Punk. Punk's attacking McIntyre. Punk supposedly had travel issues. Drew's taking that belt off. Sassy would be loving that bit. Belt. Punk got out of the way. Right hands from Punk. Punk with the belt now. Straight to the midsection of Drew. Then to the back. Oh, that sounded nasty. Using that belt to clothesline Drew. Another one. 2, 3, 4 whips to the back of Drew, and you can see his back lit up already. Even more. McIntyre flying out. Punk versus Drew in a strap match in Berlin. I think you are hitting the nail on the head, Misfit. I want that. What about dog collar match? I'd love to see Drew's back in morning or in a couple of hours. It's going to be brutal. Love to see a strap match, yeah. So we've got Sheamus backstage as well. So Sheamus can't understand why Pete Dunne's got some beef. Strap matches are very rare in wrestling, which makes them special. Yes. I'd love to see a strap match. I can't remember the last time we saw one. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got Kaiser backstage. Oh, Pete Dunne's attacking Sheamus. Kaiser just not doing anything. I think it says that we've only seen, I think, 13 strap matches in WWE. Here we go. We're getting the Miz coming out. Miz versus Bronson Reed. Let's get your poll going. Miz, Bronson Reed. There you go. Get your votes in. Punk versus Drew strap match. I have a fun fact for you. Go for it. Punk's last strap match was against a Margaret Extreme Rules in 2009. So that's, 15 years since his last strap match? I mean, I might go back and watch that. That sounds like it should be fun. Because I ain't done a Monday Night Raw in a couple of weeks. It feels like ages, and it just feels very tiring. I always forget about the amount of commercial breaks. Last week and the week before, because I was just flicking through it, I seemed to get through the full show in like 25, 30 minutes. So we're in the last hour. We ain't got too long left. We've got 2 matches. We might have something else in between. Or would we like to see, and if it's not CM Punk versus Drew, or what other strap match would we like to see? Let me know. Or what would you like to see a different stipulation if you did? CM Punk versus Drew again. I think if you're going to do it, you'll have to do something big like an I Quit match. I think an I Quit match between Punk and Drew, because of so much hatred between them, that would be the ultimate humiliation. So I think an I Quit match between them two would be very good. What do you think? Or is there another stipulation that you think would be a bit better? Misfit says I Quit would have to be the final match. Would you do Hell in a Cell first at Bad Blood and then do an I Quit match? Or would you do it a different way? Let me know. The final match will be Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. I know, but would you do I Quit or would you do Hell in a Cell? I know Hell in a Cell makes sense at Bad Blood. Hell in a Cell is a feud ender again. That's what it should be. But I also think that an I Quit match between them two would be absolutely brutal. So I've got Punk backstage walking around. Gunther storming off. Punk's being asked if the travel issues. Punk saying the travel issues was actually a fabrication. Punk saying it's not about the bracelet. It's the context of it. So Punk is saying that Drew can't talk about his wife's name and his pet's name. Drew's. So yeah, it's teasing that strap match. That's definitely a tease for it. R-Truth is having fun. Miz looks fuming about having this match. Got Mark Henry there. Absolutely. Yeah. No way we're not getting a strap match now, is there? Big Bronson Reed coming out. Is being fined for the attack on Seth Rollins, but it's undisclosed on what that fine is. So Miz with a big boot. Bronson Reed just eats that up. Bronson Reed just running through the Miz, as to be expected. Big elbow drop. Miz on the outside, picking up, being picked up by R-Truth, just for Bronson Reed to take him straight back down. We're on a commercial break. So, yeah, we've only got Bron Breakker and Sami Zayn, total 3 falls match to end Monday Night Raw. We've had Randy Orton appear now. We've had Rhea kick off Odyssey Jones, Carlito versus Priest, the American Made versus Alpha Academy in the women's tag match. So I don't reckon we're going to get a quick promo in between, or are we going to go straight into the main event after this match? Because I think a total 3 falls match, you can play it a bit longer and you can get away with it. So I think, yeah, I reckon we'll go straight into that tag match. Not the tag match, the total 3 falls match. So again, if you haven't already, like and share on the video, subscribe to the channel, take the notification bell, because then you'll know when we're going live again, which will be later on this week as a guarantee. I'm not telling you exactly when, because you'll have to keep your eye out. But we will be live before the end of this week. I presume we'll be doing Dynamite on Wednesday, but we will be going live again. So I'm not going to tell you anything about what we're going to do. It's something that I've been doing a little while. Total 3 falls might be a squash. I think just giving Bron Breakker 2 falls back to back, I think that would be a big dominant position anyway. If you give Sami the first fall, you're generating a bit of hope. Jerome Punk was like, we'll do a normal match at SummerSlam, strap match in Berlin, then Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. Yeah, it's a great trilogy of matches, I think. Each one ramps up enough. So, what's your favourite trilogy of matches or favourite sort of set of matches from other performers? Because I think, could you say the Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, I think, was a great set. Them matches was amazing, ending with that incredible Hell in a Cell match with Cody's torn pec. So we are back. The Miz versus Big Bronson Reed. Miz throws Bronson Reed to the outside. Miz with that little drop kick. Barry was a fan of the Wyatts and Shield stories. Yeah, they had some good matches together. That was a great set. Misfits going, it's a toss-up between Rock and Austin, Edge and Rollins, Ciampa and Gargano. Ciampa and Gargano, I thought, was a great one. Rock and Austin, the 3 WrestleManias they had, 15, 17, 19. Miz with that great DDT. 1. Kick out at 1 from Bronson Reed. Yeah, Rock and Austin, just the WrestleMania matches, I think, was a great trilogy. Barry agrees. Misfit Ciampa and Gargano's definitely. Misfit wasn't expecting Rollins and Edge to cook in the feud. Yeah. Cena and Edge. Yep, another great combo. Bronson Reed is just eating them it kicks. Miz caught, but Miz over the top. Miz with that corner clothesline. Big head kick to Bronson. Miz off the top went for a crossbody, but Bronson Reed caught him. Death Valley driver from Bronson. Harper and Rowan versus the Usos. Yeah, that's an unusual shout, but yeah, a great one. Sonami off the top. 1, 2, 3. Bronson Reed. Expected, I think. What do you wish was better was Danielson and Miz. I think after the promo on Talking Smack, it should have been a hell of a lot better, but yeah. Bronson Reed on the top went for another tsunami to the Miz, but our Truth ends up eating it. Bronson Reed with another 1 second one to our Truth. That'll teach our Truth to get involved. He's going for another one. So Reed, more refs in the ring. He's going to do it. There he goes. Third one to Truth. Talk 3 match from Battleground. Chef's kiss. Yeah. So that's number 4 to our Truth. We're writing our Truth off TV for a while. Bronson Reed going up to the top, but our Truth has been dragged away. Sane right behind Bronson. I'm scared of Bronson Reed. Great Sane at this point. Bronson Reed being this dominant force, which is beautiful to see. Bronson Reed going round to another corner. Number 5 to our Truth. Our Truth. Adam Pearce in the face of Bronson Reed. Yeah, that feels like we're writing our Truth off TV for a while. Adam Pearce is talking about a fan and a suspension for Bronson Reed. It's getting Bronson Reed is now a badass heel. Bronson Reed walking back to the ring again. Up to the top. That's number 6. Same as Seth Rollins last week. So 6 to Seth, 6 to R-Truth, 1 to The Miz. Why weren't they doing this with Bronson 6 months ago? I have no idea. At all, I'm afraid. There we go, backstage with Sami Zayn now. And Jey Uso. Jey Uso being Sami's hype man. Jey Uso. Jay's such a good hype man, isn't he? I'd love to have seen Kevin Owens be a bit of a hype man as well. I think that would have been good. Doing a strap match in Berlin is insane. A little bit insane. But it's a great shot, great shout. Triple H is crazy, but I love it. I think he's got enough trust from the WWE Universe to get away with something like this, which is great. It's amazing to see. Yeah, I think the only way it could actually get worse with a stipulation is an Inferno match. I just think that'd be way too far. So yeah, we've got about 30 minutes left. We've got Sami versus Bron Breakker. It's the Intercontinental title match, and it's 2 out of 3 falls. People thought Raquel was returning tonight because they're in Texas, even though she's from Texas. So is that where she's from? Yeah, La Feria, Texas, I think. It's a bit of a shame because I think that she's a great performer. I think she needs a bit more character, though. Yeah, she's been off TV since March the 18th. So I've got the poll ready to go. As soon as the match, as soon as we get one of the entrances, I'll start the poll for you. Love that Punk said it's not about the bracelet, it's about the contents of what's on it. People just couldn't understand it. I think they can. I think people can understand that, Punk. I think it's very narrow-minded to say that people won't understand something like that. So we're going a promo package, so it's not something really interesting. Fanatics Fest. I've not been a fan of Fanatics. I ordered a T-shirt, and there was issues with that massively, and it meant that I couldn't give someone a Christmas present because of their system issues. Someone said Bronson reminds him of Earthquake. The more I think about it, it's a great shout. Yeah, Typhoon or Earthquake is a great sort of comparison. So yeah, there we go. That mixed tag match has been made official. Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest versus Liv Morgan, Dom Mysterio. Now we've got Baszler backstage saying we are the Judgment Day. No Rhea and no Damian. So it's Judgment Day Revenge Tour. Balor saying to Priest, watch out, backstabber Balor. I never thought of John Tenter for Bronson as well. Yeah, it's a great comparison. Buying a women's match coming next week. Yeah. Dunn versus Sheamus. Again, another one. And then you've got the New Day and Odyssey Jones versus the Final Testament. Let's go. I still love the hype that you get from Sami Zayn. So yeah, let's get that poll going. I'll stick that in now for you. There you go. Here comes Bron. So actions speak louder than words from Bron Breakker. There we go. There we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So there we go. Samantha Raven doing her awesome job. Sami Zayn being introduced. I love the fact of using that 8K camera again and Blair in the background of the crowd. Sami up and over. Bron thrown to the outside already. Sami over the top, taking Bron Breakker out. So going to commercial break. Let's have a look. So what's people got planned for the rest of the week then? Because I mean, it's only Monday. There's still a lot of time left in the week. So we've got 15 minutes left for the rest of the show. Do you think we could see it be more of a squash match? I think that would be a great way to build Bron Breakker as this absolute monster. So I kind of hope they do it that way. Come on. So my screen's just gone off. I can still hear everything, but my screen is just completely gone. What be said? There we go. I'm back. Still want to know who Peters was talking about. Yeah. Both of them, and I want to make it official by the end of the night. I think it could be that strap match. It definitely could be. So Bron telegraphed that move. Sami caught by Bron Breakker, went for a slam, gets a 2 count. Sami trying. German suplex from Bron. I've got an issue where part of my display's disc just stopped working. Let's see if I can get it to deal with that. An overkick from Sami out of nowhere. Sami gets the first fall. Did not expect that. 2 out of 3. White 6 invaded my stream, yeah. Like I said, I mean, it's a new setup, so I expect a couple of technical issues to start with. So we're trying to take the fight. Sami off the barricade, caught by Bron Breaker. Launching Sami into the timekeeper's area. Commercial break time. Let's have a look. I'm surprised why it only had a VHS this week. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I thought they might have done either something backstage or something. Maybe not a full in-ring segment, but I was expecting a little bit more. But again, sometimes with stuff like this, less is more approach works a lot better. What was the law on that throw? Landing looks rough. Of course it did. Sami puts his body on the line all the time. Sami's absolutely nuts with stuff like that. And it's Triple H that allows this to happen. I think it's just a benefit. So, what do people think about the first fall? Did you expect it? Did you want it to be a bit different in terms of? Did you want Sami to get a fall, or would you want it in both falls to go straight to Bron Breakker? This era of WWE is on track to be the best ever. I can't disagree with you there. If it's not already there, I mean, I think it's great. Babyface getting the first fall is how it should be. Should be. But I think if you want to build this Bron Breakker character as an absolute monster, I think you don't give Sami a fall. It's the ideal way to go. First fall to Sami to get the ire of Bron. Bron goes ham. Yeah. But I think if you're going to do it, sometimes having the heel use a weapon is sometimes a great way to do it as well. Because I'd obviously get disqualified, but just absolutely wailing with a steel chair. So Sami gets the fall, but doesn't earn it, I think is a great sort of way to do it. Bron Breakker, huge Frankensteiner. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Sami. Has to be sneaky face pen as it was for Sami. I mean, yeah, that could be a better way to do it. That is a ridiculous landing. That lawn dart was absolutely insane. Now I've seen the overhead shot. Absolutely crazy. Braun picked Sami up. Huge gorilla press into the power slam. Is Bron going to be looking for the spear that's going to snap Sami in half? There we go, spear. Bron off the ropes. And again, spear. Cutting Sami in half. 1, 2, 3. There's a second fall. 1-1. So, sudden death. Is it going Bron Breaker's way? Do we think it's a... Someone's put Sami's in. Someone has put Sami's in. Don't think Sami was meant to hit that chair. No, me neither. I think he could have had a little bit of a concussion. But I don't think he'd be saying anything. Oh, Sami, crucifix pin. 1, 2. Brilliant from Sami, lowering him in. Big right hand from Bron Breakker, just drops Sami. Bron Breakker bouncing Sami's head off the announce desk. Bron rolls in, breaks the count. Genius. Veteran move for someone quite young. Bron Breakker diving over the announce desk, clotheslining Sami into the back of the table. Super athletic move. Sami got the first fall. Now Sami's going to pay for it, which is what's happening. Yeah. We've got about 3-4 minutes left. Sami has been counted out up to 6, 7, up to 8, 9. Just in time. Bron looks a bit frustrated, glaring at Sami. But Sami's got that fight. He's got that heart of a lion. Joe posted a picture of the lashes, and my God, I bet. Let's have a look. Yeah, that back is brutally marked. But he's still throwing that bracelet into the photo as well, isn't he? Yeah, that back is brutal. Sunset flip powerbomb. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Bron. So there you go. There's a picture of Drew's back. Look at the state of that. If you have a look, he's got the bracelet in the photo as well. So he's properly shoving it to CM Punk. Yeah, I thought I'd quickly show you that. Bron went for a spear. Sami leapfrog got out the way, got a 2 count. Drop kick from Bron. Someone in the comments said it's just a normal Friday night with Dom and Liv. I'm not surprised. Yep, it ain't ballet. Almost a hullover kick. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Sami going out. Is he going up to the top rope? This is awesome chants from the crowd. I agree. This is great fun. It's exciting. If it's not real, then the makeup artist is a legend. Yeah, definitely. Sami off the top. Spear. Bron Breakker catches Sami with a spear. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That was a great match. That was a great, fun, exciting match. So I'm surprised to give a fall to Sami. I thought it was a more devastating win if Bron just got 2 falls back to back. Stormer both look great coming out of it. Yes, I agree, Barry. I completely agree. But yeah, that is Monday Night Raw over and done with. I'll keep it simple. It's my 3 favourite bits. Match of the night, main event, clearly. Absolutely fantastic. If I was to say promo of the night, I'd probably the Rhea one right at the start, because it was the back and forth with Liv and then Priest appearing. I thought that was great. Another great show, but way too many breaks this week for some reason. Yeah, I think that's a good shout as well. I hate the commercial breaks. Can't wait for it to go to Netflix. But overall, I'd still say that was a good 7 or 8 out of 10. There wasn't anything really bad on this show. But in terms of little tweaks that I would change, yeah, I would have had Sami not get a fall and just have Bron Breakker come out looking like an absolute machine. Bronson Reed, again, amazing, dominant. R-Truth was great fun for the segments. Opening segment, yeah, main event was amazing. I agree. Barry's gone 7 out of 10. CM Punk gave Drew back shots. Yeah. It's better than stabbing him in the back. Just slap him in the back. But yeah, Monday Night Raw, 12th of August is done and dusted. I'm interested to see what happens with Reed as well, Barry. I would love to know what's going to go on. Adam Pearce said something about suspensions and fans, but if you're going to be building him up, you don't want to be suspending and fanning him right now, do you? So, yeah, I don't know. So that is going to be it for me for Monday Night Raw. Like I said, get that notification bell ticked. I will be back at some point this week. I will not tell you why. I will not tell you when. Just you've got to keep your eye out. Another great night. Yeah, thank you very much for joining. I hope all of you have a great week. And like I said, if you've got any questions, you can send me the tweet out. It's right there. But I shall see you in a few days. And have a great week, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Hole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day. Ow, ow, ow!